Hello and welcome to another update video about Cosmos Atom. Cosmos moving further down in line with expectations. We talked about it in the last Cosmos video that in my view here the correction isn't over yet, and that we could with a high probability also break this ascending trend line here, and that we also have to break this ascending trend line in order to move into the target area here, which is starting at around $12 at the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level, and is ending at the low of the wave A from December 21, which is at around $20 US. Yeah, so this is the target area that I defined, that I have defined months ago for Cosmos Atom, and it's moving with a fast pace into that direction. Even faster after it broke here the 0.5 Fib level at $26. We talked about it back then, that again here I would expect it to break, especially because you saw this head and shoulders pattern here, and overall the chart structure still looked very corrective, especially with that lower high here. And after it broke the 200-day moving average back then, that was at around $29. So it dropped that below that, couldn't get above it again, and then that was it. And now very recently here, actually yesterday, it broke below this ascending trend line. You can see, if I zoom out a little bit, you can see that ascending trend line here has really provided support for over a year now, I think, or at least a year. And yeah, that was broken, and this was expected because, for example, Chainlink's trend line was also broken, and it just has to make this lower low. It's not there yet. The first key support that I would expect here in this move down would be here at around $20, as I said. I mean, currently it already is finding support, has recovered since then, but this is nothing convincing yet. So it found support here at $22 or $21.92 at the 61.8 Fibonacci level. This was here yesterday. You can see that also did go down, obviously, in line with other cryptos yesterday, has recovered since then, but not that much. It's actually only making here currently a lower high, yeah, at the moment at least, and is moving in a little bit of a channel here, I would say. So you've got here a descending trend line that you can apply here, and as per that, we are currently actually approaching the resistance line of that with $25 and 40. So the next move down could push it again here to the support level at around $20 of this descending channel. Yeah, so that is something to be aware of, this resistance line. And yeah, then we would be getting very, very close to my target area already of $20. And overall, if you're thinking about why that target area, well, it is this wave pattern that many other cryptocurrencies are doing as well. What we saw here back in September with the previous all-time high, that was a larger wave one in my view. We have then seen here an A, B, C correction. When we moved up here, that was in December, Cosmos did something that many other cryptos didn't. It moved up a lot, yeah, in this whole correction. So it did move all the way up to the previous all-time high. Very, very corrective. However, we talked about it. I gave you back then this blue target area here, and was not estimating, but was forecasting that the price move to the upside would be finished here. And yeah, it did overshoot it a little bit, did get to the all-time high, but that was it. That was all related to the assumption that this here all was still a very corrective wave B. The price was getting overbought, and since then we have been, as expected, in this further correction, and we are moving with fast pace closer to the target area. So key resistance here, which, you know, do we get through it or not? It wouldn't make a difference. I mean, we are still in an overall downtrend, so resistance would be at 26.29. That is the next one, and the next support here of the Fibonacci levels would be $21.92. I think in the next wave down, when Bitcoin also is starting its next downtrend, then Cosmos will target this level again, and if we break the 21.92, then we are getting into my target area. I mean, that is then the $20 level where we are going to head to. But if we're getting there, I'm also fairly confident that we are going to see the 78.6% Fib level at $15.70, and somewhere here at $15.70, or at least, or you know, even sort of in a worst case at $12 at the 88.7% Fib level, the price should be turning around, and we should start the next uptrend. For that, it needs to break the ascending trend line here again, because it's currently above it again, and then move a little bit lower. But yeah, it's already done most of its journey, yeah, and I think we are sort of in the last meters here of the correction. That next major wave up should take Cosmos into the region between $67 and 81, so between the 1.618 Fibonacci extension and the 200% Fibonacci extension. So what can we expect now imminently? So let's just take a look first at the longer term trend. So let's take a look here on the weekly chart, and if I make the indicators larger, you can see on the weekly the RSI momentum indicator is still in the bearish range. It's below 50, indicating that generally the selling momentum is still in place here. And also very importantly, on the MACD on the weekly, no sign of a bullish crossover. Actually, the selling momentum is still increasing, and therefore that suggests that the downtrend is not over yet. One more time frame I want to take a look at is the daily one, where we can see that Cosmos is also on the RSI still in the bearish momentum phase. The MACD might do something like a bullish crossover here shortly. The thing is, it did do it here before, around the 17th of February and here on the 9th of February, but that was nothing convincing. The RSI was pretty much at the same level, also very low, and it didn't really get any more steam. And I don't think that Cosmos will do here a major uptrend or recovery. And the reason for that is, while I think Bitcoin could certainly make another move up, as I explained in my Bitcoin video, Cosmos, because it has started the correction so late, it still has to come down a little bit more than other cryptos. Hasn't reached its target area yet, while other cryptos have, and therefore I think any move up would be nothing too convincing, and we are now in a phase where just a downtrend is happening, right? So I am not very convinced here about this potential bullish crossover. And if we take on the very imminent 4-hour chart, then we can take a look that Cosmos is getting here into the bullish range of the RSI, but it did that before and then bounced off here 54, 55, right? So also approaching resistance here on the 4-hour chart and also on the MACD. Yeah, you are moving higher here with the buying momentum, but we already have several bars now, and I think it won't take too long until this is going to turn around again. Not turning around yet, but that could now happen at any time, and it will reduce the buying momentum again, especially as Cosmos is now at a resistance level. So yeah, primarily I do expect here another sell-off for Cosmos at the moment. Of course, nothing moves in a straight line, but I'm very certain that we're going to get into this target area here, and after that we will then start our move to new all-time highs. So hopefully you liked the update about Cosmos. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe, and if you really like the content, check out the channel membership, when you can then get access to Discord, Telegram and a weekly live stream. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.